What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to Comic Breakdown. In today's video, we're jumping into Ultimate Black Panther issue number 4. Now, when it comes to Wakanda, there is a lot going on in the Ultimate Universe. They are facing off against Ra and Khonshu. These two individuals oversee all of Africa for the Maker. All of Africa, besides Wakanda, still isolated away, but they have planted an assassin inside of Wakanda's borders. And so King T'Challa is forced to send his kingdom into war. And when Black Panther went on a solo mission, he was ambushed, being rescued by Killmonger and Storm. They brought him to a mysterious hidden away green ore. And in Wakanda, things are really getting tense because no one has seen the king in months. So make sure you guys have subscribed to the channel, make sure that you like this video, and with that being said, let's dive into this breakdown. Alright guys, so as we dive into this issue, we have the queen that is talking to all of the people. She tells them that she has heard from the king, that soon he will be back. Soon he will come with revelations about the war, about the enemy, and about what they are after. She tells them to have faith, to keep the faith, proclaiming Wakanda forever. We pick up with Shuri and the Queen having a conversation because Shuri knows that was all a lie. They haven't heard from T'Challa. But the Queen also knows that her people, they need faith. They need hope. They need something to believe in. But faith is something that not even Shuri can have in this moment. They haven't gotten word from T'Challa in weeks. But it doesn't necessarily mean that he is dead. But they also have bigger problems at play. There are spies among them. Shuri has been tasked with rooting them out. And so with Shuri leaving for the evening, the Queen lays down and she goes to rest. She goes to get some good sleep. But while she sleeps, something drips onto her face. This something was a droplet of sweat. Instantly, she jumps from the bed, an assassin descending from the ceiling, as if it came out of absolutely nowhere, wielding a giant sword, trying to take out the Queen. But upon attacking, this is where Shuri shows up, blasting the assassin from the window, telling the Queen to stay put. Shuri goes chasing after, following a blood trail that was left behind, only to find this individual down on their knees, telling Shuri that this is the end of Wakanda, and then getting up and charging while she is discombobulated. As the two of them fight, Shuri is able to tell that this is one of them. This is one of their own. But the assassin lets us know that she serves a higher purpose. That Khonshu had found her blind, but now she can see. That there is a greater power in the upper-lower kingdoms. That they may have raised a warrior, but Ra and Khonshu, they plan to make her a god, going to give the killing blow to Shuri. This is where we have the arrival of Black Panther. He tells the assassin that you will not harm my queen, nor will you harm my blood, dropping a device that electrifies her and knocks the assassin out cold. He goes and picks up Shuri. It is now more than confirmed that they are in their ranks, but T'Challa knows that every infection has a cure, that the Voodoo Khan, they will probe her mind and they will find out exactly what they need. But before they can even go over to her body, we see her fill up with light and almost vanquish right before us. Any mind that was there, it has completely been disintegrated. Taking us over to the Temple of Ra, we pick up with Ra and Khonshu. And Khonshu is really telling Ra that you have been playing with Wakanda, that you underestimate them, that you underestimate T'Challa. But the way Ra sees it, he's estimating them just right. That he killed their king. They fear them in their ranks. Their strength was that safety, and that safety has been taken away. And when it comes to T'Challa, he knows their name, not what they are. He knows that they seek power, but not the power that they would understand. And he still believes in his gods, the withering and impotent gods. The country is falling. He tells Khonshu to gather the willing because they will destroy Wakanda by the light of the moon. as we pick up with the king and the queen. The queen is irate because T'Challa is supposed to be her husband and he hasn't sent word in weeks. She is letting him know that there will be no more secrets between the two of them. But T'Challa, in this moment, he says that Ra and Khonshu, they believe they are gods. He knows what they want, and what they want, it frightens T'Challa. Everything is about to change for Wakanda, for Africa itself. Their knowledge of the world is just shadows on the wall. He has seen the light that casts these shadows. He tells his wife that they need a new circle of trust, the smallest of circles. That in the morning before the dawn, he tells his wife to meet him at the Temple of the Sacred Dead, to move in silence, to tell not a single soul, to trust nobody, to come alone. And then from that point forward, the only people that you should have trust in is the people standing next to me in this moment. So when his wife arrives, he introduces his queen to the Circle of Force. This is where we have T'Challa, Killmonger, Storm, and Shuri. He tells the queen that these are friends of his and of Wakanda, and right now, these are the only people that they can all trust. And that will be the end of this issue. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments. So for me, I am absolutely loving what Bryan Hill is doing. I think his Ultimate Black Panther is absolutely fantastic. And these last 4 issues, they're really just building up the world that he is living in, the world that T'Challa is being left with. They thought that they understood the world, but T'Challa's eyes have finally been opened, knowing about the Maker now, knowing about the bigger scheme of things, knowing that there is much more at play, world powers trying to have world dominance, and all of it deriving from a singular place, the Maker. This is why he says that everything is about to change. The way that they know the world is not the world that they know, and that Ra and Khonshu, these guys are mid-level bosses in comparison to what they're going to face as they continue going down this path. But I am excited for this story to really start picking up. It's a little bit slower than I would have liked. Some of these issues are a little bit shorter than I would have preferred. But all in all, it's a relatively good comic. This is one I definitely recommend that you guys go pick up at your local comic book shop. But let me know what you guys think. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know your theories. If you want to get caught up on everything going on with the Ultimate Universe, go ahead, check out the link in my description as well as the top of this video. It is going to get you completely caught up on everything going on with this series. If you would like to support the channel, you can always do so by joining the channel membership, much like Patreon, having multiple different tiers, from $1 to $50, from loyalty badges to comics every single month. Not only are you helping out the channel tremendously, but you are getting tons of perks in the process. Now, if you're unable to do this, do me a favor, subscribe to the channel, like this video, hit that notification bell, and with that being said, until the next breakdown.